Before this video begins, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my channel members, who you can see on screen now. Become a member by hitting the join button and get your name here among other awards today. Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 3. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 212. In today's episode we are taking a look at the 130 kill myself of Circuit de Catlunya. For that we need an E-Class car, and for that we're going to buy the greatest car ever to exist ever in the history of the world, and if you disagree with that, you're wrong. The 2010 Acura TSX V6.
Oh. I thought it was the 2000, I thought it was the Honda Accord.
No, the V6 is better.
God damn it, Catlunya 140 kilometers, why do you...
Look at that, it's so good you can't even swap the engine. Anyways, let's go.
Wait, there was a time where you couldn't swap the engine in a car?
Yes, and this is the one of them. 130 kilometers Circuit de Catlunya, true test of endurance. 130 kilometers at the picturesque Circuit de Catlunya. 26 laps for 75 miles, which is ironic because that's 10 less miles than the last one, even though that was with F-Class cars, and this is with E-Class cars.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Why do they call the Circuit de Catlunya picturesque? Because it isn't.
I thought he was going to say, why do they call it the Circuit de Catlunya? I would have told you it's in fucking Catalonia, Spain, you mongrel. But, actually, I think surrounding it there's like hills and shit.
Yeah, guess what? There's that in fucking West Virginia.
West Virginia!
Mountain Mama.
Take
Country road. Take me home. I forgot.
Randy Pitchford. Oh wait, that wasn't his fault. Anyways, go!
Anyways, Emile, I hope you don't die, and if you need me to, I will leave to prevent you from committing suicide.
Why would I commit suicide?
Yay.
Because fucking more than 2 laps are on Circuit de Catlunya.
I don't mind Catty. Catty's
I can't fucking
Catalonia.
No, it's a horror.
Listen, Catalonia is boring. It's boring.
Exactly.
I'll give you that, but it's not.
It's terrible. I hate it. I hate boring racetracks.
You're terrible. I hate you. So.
No. The thing is, I agree with Emile. Catalonia in itself is boring, but it's not bad. But it's boring. It's not bad, but it's boring.
Yeah,
boring equals bad.
You can't. The problem
sorry.
is you can't
Just
be
like
offended.
With every car.
You can't be if you're offended by a boring track. That doesn't make it boring. It makes it bad.
Now here's the problem. Here's the problem. At least bad tracks, there's something to it. There's something interesting there. Catalonia and fucking Yas Marina. Fucking circuits. They're fucking boring.
You don't have to shout to get your point across.
No, you have to shout. The louder you are, the more right you are. That's why I'm speaking quietly.
No, shut up. You don't make Catalonia and Yas Marina the same.
They're both boring as fuck!
Wait,
I hate driving both
wait,
circuits.
which tracks?
Both of you, shut the fuck up.
Which tracks are boring? What?
Catalonia and Yas Marina.
And Yas Marina. I like Yas Marina. Fuck off.
I can't fucking
Yas Marina is the greatest track to ever exist in Saudi Arabia.
No,
well, I'll give you that.
I mean, it's the greatest track because when AK fucking think it's not the right circuit, it goes straight.
Hey Kaiju. F1 relived one of the best GPs ever. Yeah, I saw they uploaded the 05 Japanese Grand Prix.
And Boost called it boring. Which is ironic.
A fucking Philistine.
Yeah, but Boost, like, if it doesn't involve any form of electrification of the cars, he's not interested.
I mean, you know, it's going to like NASCAR then because they are thinking about going hybrid or full electric in NASCAR.
I mean, it'd work for NASCAR.
Yeah.
When you think about it, NASCAR is probably the least efficient motorsport in the world.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, wait, it's meant to be efficient? No, it's not.
Well, no, obviously it's not, but I mean, like, if you actually think of fuel consumption and stuff, it's long, it's long laps and big old V8 engines that have no form of engine emissions control. Endurance time bitches, hell yeah.
I mean, it's in the US. The US doesn't know what fuel efficiency is.
Yeah, we don't. Sorry.
Sometimes.
I mean, they start to know because their gas prices are getting to low Euro price. That's not enough.
Am I the only one that looked at San Andreas' petrol price as a UK citizen and I thought, wow, that's expensive, and then you realised in years next
A
that
gallon.
it's not. Yeah, it's actually in gallons, so 134 a gallon's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. 144 gallon. Whoa, that's... Wait, what are you saying?
Hey,
A
Denny.
gallon is 3 liters?
I don't mind NASCAR
Hello.
going to V6 turbo in future seasons. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the world's go.
No, we need NASCAR to go I-4.
The actual ironic thing of it is all of the cars that currently run in NASCARs have V6 turbo engines anyway as stock vehicles.
I mean,
You know
like,
something fucking... But here's the problem.
The
Here's
top
what's
level
gonna
Camry
happen.
has a V6. The Mustang, actually no, they dropped the V6 for the EcoBoost. And
I mean,
the
Okay.
Camaro, I assume, has some form of V6 at the base level. Although the
Here-
Camaros go. Here's a question for you, actually.
What?
What are they going to replace the Camaro with?
Nothing. Because the Camaro is never gonna die.
No, the Camaro's dying. 2023. It's dead.
Oh, god damn
They're
it.
running it to the end of this generation, and they're going to kill it.
Me?
Wow.
Which I don't.
Then nothing's gonna fucking
No.
replace
Do you know
it.
what the thing is with that?
What?
I quite
What?
literally do not understand that logic, considering I thought the whole point of moving the Corvette to mid-engine was to stop it from interfering with the Camaro.
The C9's gonna.
The C9's going back to front-engined.
Okay.
They're like going to invest all
Holy
of this money, and then they're like, fuck it.
Here's the problem. Here's
I
gonna
mean,
be the one problem with NASCAR switching to fucking hybrids. Here's what's gonna happen.
what?
The fan base is gonna flip their shit.
Oh, the fan base
'Cause
flips
they
their
are
shit all the time
worse.
anyway. They're a bunch of
They're fucking worse. They're fucking worse than Formula One fans.
Yeah,
'Cause they're racist redneck.
Yeah, but I just want to point out something else.
What?
NASCAR doesn't get as popular as it is by purely being hardcore. So there's not a lot. There's a lot of hardcore NASCAR fans, but most people who watch it probably aren't that hardcore. It's like F1.
Oh.
How many hardcore F1 fans are there that actually care about, like, oh, it's the Halo and 1.6 turbo? No one cares. People watch it because it's F1. People watch NASCAR because it's NASCAR. If people wanted interesting, exciting racing, they'd go to a different motorsport because they'd realise different motorsports actually provide better fucking rating.
Yeah, because F1 midfield is fun.
You need the casuals. You need the filth. And the thing is with NASCAR is it's very easy to pick up. The thing with Formula 1 is it's quite easy to figure it out. It's quite easy to figure out route for a team that's got a lot
It's
of money. and there
fucking
you go.
so easy. It's easy to fucking figure out fucking BTCC.
Oh yeah, all motorsport's quite easy
it's-
to figure out. But the thing is with BTCC is there's like you don't know the names
It's-
of the drivers well as the drivers in NASCAR and the drivers in
Guess
F1
what?
transcend. Everyone
No,
knows.
they don't.
Everyone knows what a Lewis Hamilton. Everyone knows what a Jeff Gordon is. Everyone knows.
No,
what
they don't.
fucking,
No, they don't.
Angel Earhart,
You-
or whatever his name was. They know what that
Dale
is.
Earnhardt.
That's the one.
Was.
Also, hi, whoever joined.
Yeah,
Look, Emile, and maybe it's because we live in two different fucking parts of the world, but I guarantee if I ask
Nobody
people
cares.
about Jeff Gordon or Dale Earnhardt or Lewis Hamilton, they'd be like,
Nick,
who
what's
the
the
fuck
top
are
NASCAR
they?
driver at the moment?
Chase Elliott.
Ask
And no
everyone
one
in your
knows who
house
they
who
is.
Chase Elliott is.
Well, yeah, it was because my...
Everyone knows
I-
who Colin
in the-
McRae is, for
I'm
Christ's
into
sakes,
mo-
and Rally only...
No, they don't.
Yes,
okay,
they do.
I could... My parents do not know who Colin McRae is.
Well,
I
yeah,
guarantee
but
you
Americans
that.
don't...
Well, that's
understand-
their problem.
Yeah.
Americans are fucking idiots when it comes to motorsports, and that's a fact.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
know NASCAR. NASCAR wouldn't be as big
No,
as
they
it...
don't.
Yeah, they do,
The
because
most
otherwise it
Americans
wouldn't be
these
as big as it
days-
is.
Like, if you...
I don't know football, but I know the main players in football. I know what a Lionel Messi is. I know
Guess
what
what?
a fucking...
Hold on. Hold on.
I know what
I
a
will
fucking...
ask.
I
You
know
know what I will do?
Shut the
You
fuck
know what,
up one
Emile?
second.
You know what
I know
will
what
fucking...
a Wayne Rooney is. I know what a fucking Cristiano Ronaldo is. I know what those are.
And you know what? I know none of them.
Yes, but you probably know American football stars because American football.
No, I don't. Oh, well, American football, I know kind of some of them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
And you don't watch
extremely
it, do
popular. My parents do, and I am sometimes forced to watch it with them.
It's the
Which
same
one?
thing. Anyways,
So very rarely.
who joined?
Anyways, I will literally go around to my school and ask people who Jeff Gordon is, who Chase Elliott is.
I'd love to see that. I
And
can imagine it's like a scene run bully.
It's gonna. People don't fucking. Here's the thing. I'm too nice for people to hate, and it's
Oh
sad.
no, nice people get on my fucking nerves. I don't know if you can tell that.
That's why you hate me.
I
Actually,
actually,
getting your nerves.
nice people. I can only go so far with nice people. I need people to have a slightly vicious side to them. Otherwise,
I do. You just have to be a complete fucking idiot to get to that side of me.
I mean, to be honest, nice
Colin
people are good
McFly,
enemies. Nice people are good enemies, and they are
Petite
getting...
Le Mans. What's Petite Le Mans?
Oh.
That's Road America, I think, or something like that.
Oh, okay. Made a stock car with a fully. Yeah, I saw that. Right, made it look pretty neat. I was a bit confused why you didn't use the stock car body and then it clicked. Oh yeah, the stock car body's like 90s, not new. Anyways, I will ask for the final time. Who joined?
Yeah, who fucking joined?
Go now.
Oh, hey, Goman.
Hello, go man.
Gorman. Ah, fighter of the
AK's hungover. Good.
Ah,
You missed the brutal season of ETCC where you could have held the crown for Hyundai, but no one actually cares, so that's good.
So what are the actual fucking plans for the future of ETCC?
It's dead.
What fucking future?
It's dead. That moniker,
Are we-
moniker's dead. I might
Okay.
do like one-offs every now and again, but if people want to run their own series, cool, fine. But it's dead. I'm not dealing with that fucking shit ever again.
Yeah.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Was it fucking 7?
No, it was the start when 8 people showed up, and I realised I left it too late.
What?
What?
I've hated it from the start. That's the key thing.
Aww.
So it's gone.
I'm sorry I
It's good. It's
didn't
good.
show up.
No, I
was
don't.
really
I don't.
depressed.
It's fine. I
It was-
don't show up to everyone's fucking other races. Scotian held like fucking 6 or 7 races, and I showed up to like 2 of them because I couldn't be arsed. I can't really blame people.
I mean, to
It's
be
the
honest,
way the cookie crumbles, and now it's dead. Simple.
Yeah.
Just like Dale Earnhardt.
Yes, exactly.
so-
Whoever he is.
So I'm just sorry if for not showing up for the last race. I wanted to, but it was.
That's okay.
To be honest with you,
It
the
was-
bitching didn't help either.
I mean, I
Wait,
was.
who was
Ah,
weren't more
fucking-
people bitching?
Yes.
Let's just be.
Oh my god.
People backing out because they weren't winning and shit like that. It's just like fucking...
Hey, I didn't back out because I wasn't winning.
Oh yeah,
I backed
shit! It's
out because I would
BTCC
fucking die.
tomorrow.
Oh shit!
It's the finale.
Yeah! Woo!
We get to see
It's
which
ETCC, but it's good.
we get to see
Wait,
which
what?
BMW is going to take the fucking championship.
Wait, what? It's the finale?
Yeah, it's the final. Brands Hatch,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, boy.
I dislike Plato. Oh no, don't tell me Plato did good in qualifying. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did
Plato's
Plato do good?
unless he did really badly and you just want Plato to win to spite me because I know you fucking.
I mean, Emile, you saw how he tended for Plato last time, even though he did good.
He did shite. Listen, AK, if Plato ever wins a championship again, I will buy you a giant shirt with Plato's face on it. But the caveat is if Sutton wins the next championship, you have to buy me a shirt with Sutton's face on it.
No, but
Preferably
what
with
if
the vein
Jackoff wins
No,
the championship?
preferably with the vein popping out of his fucking head. I want that on a shirt anyway, actually.
Question. Emile, what are we gonna do if Jackoff eventually wins the championship?
He blocked Kamish, what a fucking dick. I need Kamish to win. I want the Honda to win. I mean...
Hondas are fucking gay.
No, Honda's in BTCC. Do you know why I love Honda in BTCC?
Why?
Because
Tell
the
me.
fucking main standard hardcore BTCC fan base despises the Hondas.
Why?
Because they went through like that. The Hondas are essentially what Mercedes is to Formula One, where because like they're one of the only still manufactured back teams, Honda gets a lot of fucking money. Turks on pole. You never know. Jason Plato might just do to Turkington what he did to him in 2014 and just like throw him off the course at the last minute. So he did.
I mean, that's basically the Plato strategy.
Yeah.
TM.
If you can't win, kill him.
Exactly. That should be the new rule for season 3 of the ETCC.
Sounds like the American strategy of World War II. Haha.
Wait.
Fun fact, by the way, Japan would have lost anyway.
Yeah.
True.
Because the Russians were planning on invading 20 days before they dropped the nuke.
Yeah. I mean, they actually gave up because of the Russian and the American. They didn't give a shit about the nukes. It was like
No, they did. They did.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, they did, but not enough to actually give up. But they were so frightened with the Russian that they gave up for that, because they were used to their city being razed down.
Also,
and
to be
being set
fair,
on fire.
AK, there's like, I mean, how many races does he have to win or get good at in theory to get the points? Because like, he could lose the first race, but if he does well enough to like get up there, he might be able to. I'm not sure what Brands Hatch is more of. I'd say it's probably more front-wheel drive orientated, but I don't know.
No, obviously the Dodge Dart is overpowered, and the Dodge Dart.
Marcus went from BTCC to World War II and back to BTCC.
Listen,
This
there's
is
several
what about the
similarities.
real Emile.
There's several
We have-
similarities.
A fucking douchebag just ruining everyone's day.
Yeah, BTCC
Jason
is
Plato,
a lot like World
Adolf
War II
Hitler.
if World War II was inversed, i.e. the Germans and the Japanese dominate. Kamish is 17 points behind. So, I mean, in theory, if Turkington like breaks down or explodes or something,
Imagine.
and Jordan
It's the
doesn't fuck him up,
BTCC.
it'll be alright. This race
the
might
BTCC.
need a pit stop. I will say, another reason why I applaud you all to watch the Class F endurance, not only was there some great banter for an hour, we had to come up with a very... we had to decide whether we wanted to pit stop or not with a sliver of fuel. And you can sort
Did
of
you pit stop?
No, I'm not going to ruin it for you. You have to go and watch that video.
Oh.
But, yes, this is Motorsport 3. Also, hello, dear. Even though your name's Hyde Deer, but... Oh. There you go.
That's you.
You said your name correctly.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It also depends on the tyres, actually. Tyres don't wear particularly... Actually, no, the tyres are wearing quite heavily in this race, okay. I was going to say, on the previous one, which was Road Atlanta, the tyres only got to like 20% after 26 laps, I think. So the tyres last forever in this game.
Yeah.
This being front-wheel drive and
Who
also
joined?
relatively powerful, probably not the same level of security in the car.
Hi, Scotian.
No.
Same.
Hey Scotian, we're driving the greatest car ever made, the Acura TSX. What's your opinions on the Acura TSX?
It car.
It car. This is the V6 one. Ooh.
Wait, does that mean
I will
it has
say,
6 cylinders?
This is not the ultimate version of the TSX, but... That's...
Yeah, it doesn't have the real Emile spray painted on
No,
the side.
that came later when they did the wagon with all-wheel drive, and the V6 then produced like 330 horsepower or something, so... Big, fast, sleeper wagon thing. And the wagon... I will say I'm not as big a fan of wagons as I was, but... I don't know. Mind you, I prefer saloons. I think I prefer saloons now. I'm a convert to the saloon car. I like the 3-box. 3-box saloon be good.
I prefer coupes and trucks.
Truck mod.
Trucktober.
Fuck off.
Guys, a truck mod.
I mean, for
Did you
Scotian,
just
he's
say
about
fuck
to
off?
have to go from lovely 2010 luxury items from Chrysler, ironically enough, to back to the 1989 method of farmyard truck. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, you say that, then you got to get into it on a cold winter's morning, and then realise how nice it was to have heated seats.
AC.
And
Oh, heated seats are the best.
heated seats are quite nice.
No, they are.
The only problem with heated seats is they do pose a moral dilemma.
What?
Which is?
Well, you have to be committed to the heated seat. You can't just turn it off and then go back to like being in the normal car seat, except it's slightly warm. Like you always feel the warmth still. So
Yeah.
you need to be committed to using that heated seat.
It doesn't work like that in my Volkswagen.
Are you gonna be smart enough to use them shortly enough to not get it to last long enough?
I will say they only really work with leather. I don't really get cloth heated seats.
Wait,
Wait.
that does exist?
Yeah, lots of cars have cloth heated seats these days. I have FM4, it's the only 360 I have. I've never played this game, but I did play 2 and 4. If you've played 4, you've played 3. 3 is not all that dissimilar to 4. In all honesty, I mean, despite the fact that I've LP'd it and played it for God knows how many hours now, I would recommend 4 over 3, and I would probably recommend skipping 3 if you already have 4. If you haven't played 4, by all means go play 3. I'm just saying, if you go from 4 to 3, it's not quite... It's just not... There's a few extra cars in this game, but beyond that, you're really not missing much.
What about the opposite, Emile? Going from 3 to 4?
What do you mean?
I mean, I own the 4 games, but I never play them, so should I just skip 3 when I do
Just
them?
ignore 3, to be fair.
Well, I mean, no, if you've never played 4, then by all means play 3 and you'll probably get enjoyment out of it. I'm just saying, if you're going to play 4, don't play 3.
Yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
the problem is if I play 3 then 4 after that, will I feel like not 4 is enjoyable?
4 is more an expansion on what 3 did. There's more to 4. Think of it this way. Think of it like going from Gran Turismo 3 to Gran Turismo 4 if Gran Turismo 3 had double the content it did. I.e. it had 400 cars and 20 tracks instead of like 200 cars and 10 tracks. There's essentially a difference.
Wait. Are you saying that 3 only has 200 cars and 10 tracks?
No, 3 has 503 cars in the
was like
Ultimate Edition.
150 cars as well.
Yeah. 3 has
No,
503 cars at total.
I mean GT3.
GT3 has 180 cars.
Oh,
something like
well,
that.
I didn't know it was that lacking.
Yeah.
Compared to the...
I don't think it's 10 tracks, it's probably slightly more. I can say from when we did the fucking game, it felt like 10 tracks, because essentially every race series was like, race these 5 tracks, now race these 5 tracks again, but this time it's in reverse. Whoa.
Yeah, GT4 does have more variety when it came to track usage.
GT4 has a shitload of tracks. GT4, I think, has about... It must be at least 40, and then GT6 has like 74 or something ridiculous, but the game doesn't take advantage of that particularly well.
GT4 is either 50 or 51. I've seen some cases where state of the audio is not included for some reason.
Also, fucking hell, I saw something on this track. It has Renault ads, kill that track.
Yeah.
Ad for Renault.
I mean, Renault's relatively popular in Spain, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they are. Actually, you wanna know something funny about that? You know the Megane? It was originally a fucking Spanish car.
Oh. Yeah, I think I remember this.
The owner manual was in Spanish. There was a fucking Spanish sticker about car alarm on the fucking side of the door, on the window, I mean. Yeah, it was in fucking Spanish.
Just put a massive hole in the floorboard and there you go, free AC. That is how you get AC as a redneck. Like the way the AW11 drives in Forza 4. Yeah, the AW11 is always a pretty decent car. I mean, in general,
Yeah, I like it.
It's a low-powered, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive car. You can't really go wrong with it. I could never get used to GT3's handling at all. I'm fine with 2 and 4, but I could never get used to GT3. Interesting. I actually dirty secret. I actually prefer 3's handling slightly over 4. But
When it comes to 4 and 5, what I find out is that if you keep the accelerator force down, it's often easier to recover from slides and such for some reason, because you have force forward. It's not just to the
aerodynamics, they work them out a bit more. I.e., it's basically in the race cars, it's much better to keep your foot planted, and there's a very fine line. Whereas GT3, you can sort of adjust on the fly. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you can often turn sharper if you let go of the accelerator and don't brake it all, just let go of everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The problem is you need to decide what you're going to do before the corner, whereas in GT3 you can sort of mid-adjust the corner, which isn't particularly realistic, but it works slightly better.
What about the best physics? GT1 physics?
Fuck GT1.
Touch a curve, do 360 in the air.
I'm gonna have to play that soon.
We all know the best
Wait,
driving physics is London Racer.
why?
London Racer, fuck off.
Fuck.
No, it's
Oh.
London Racer 2, Scotian. Get it right.
No, London
No,
Racer 2 is... Actually, no. 2 handles better than 1. 1 is a better game than 2. Because 1 runs at 10 frames a second. My favourite memory of London Racer 2
Gran Turismo.
is that one track.
Is there a difference?
That one track where the game starts playing at its intended frame rate, 30 frames or 25 because it's PAL, and it becomes instantly terrifying. It's one of the only games I think I've ever experienced where it plays better when it's running at a lower frame rate. It's
odd.
It's a masterpiece. There's no other way to.
In before the fucking Dutch, they were either Iron Drag or using the regular PS1 to make the game.
Yes.
Yeah, they were using a regular PS1 and not the fucking dev unit, so they were.
I can never get used to the GT3 handling. Oh, I'm fine with 1, 2, and 4, but I can never get used to GT. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the same message I read out, but there was like another one and then it got retracted. Either way, yeah, GT3 I think might be slightly better than 4, but not by much. 4's a better game. There's no denying that.
Yeah, but
And much in the same way that 4 is a better game than Forza 3, 4 makes Gran Turismo 3 pointless. And 2
Isn't
honestly
that the
makes
same
Gran
with
Turismo
Forza?
1 pointless as well, unless you really want to see what Gran Turismo began as.
I mean,
Which I guess is kind of interesting.
It was... The game mercifully is very, very short, which helps Gran Turismo 1's case.
I mean, to be honest about Gran Turismo 1, I think the only reason why I like it more than 2 is because I only had 2 in 2013.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, you don't know how fucking much of a leap it was for me Gran Turismo wise. I went from 1 to 4, then to 3, and then to 2.
That's the most fucking retarded way to do it.
Well, let's just say
No,
that.
actually, the most retarded way is 1, Sport, 6, 3, 2, and 4.
I
And
missed
then
5.
Actually,
Yeah, and then end with 5.
Intentionally, yeah.
Actually, I think it was like 1, 4, 3, 5, maybe.
I enjoyed 5.
When did 5 went out again?
2010.
2010.
Oh yeah, so I got 5 before 2, and when did 6 got out?
Yeah, it's one thing I hate to do this, but it's one thing I always found amazing. This game came out a year before GT5, and as far as I can tell, it's better. It is a lot better than GT5.
I mean, to be honest, I think the 360 was actually way better than the.
Oh, as a platform, yeah.
Yeah.
GT5's main issue was like it was repetitive.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, as
Oh, hey, you're okay.
I mean, as the internals, I think the internals were actually better in a lot of ways than the PS3. I think the only thing the PS3 had was the computing power. That's why it was able to do more things, but not as shiny and as beautiful looking as the 360.
The thing I always found hilarious is the fact the PS3 actually, if you look at it on a spec sheet, is more powerful than the 360. The problem is no one outside of Sony ever really bothered to harness the power of it.
Yeah, I mean, also the PS3 actually had a big problem. It had a big processor, but it didn't have a fucking big enough processor to go with it.
For me personally, the 360 was a lot better of a platform than the PS3. It was a lot cheaper. The 360 controller is miles better than the DualShock 3. DualShock 3 is an abomination of a controller. I'm honestly starting to... I need to look into this a little bit more. I think before I even remotely think about GT5, I am going to find an adapter so I can plug an Xbox controller into the PlayStation, because I can't. I don't think I can LP an entire game on DS3. I've done it before and it was not fun.
Can't
Do
you
you not have a wheel?
can't you
Nah.
use the DS4?
I can't. DualShock 4 doesn't really work properly with the DS3. Oh, sorry, with the PS3. Like, you can't use the menu buttons, you have to use the D-pad, I think, as well. It's a bit awkward.
Yeah, but do you not have a wheel?
I would not LP a game with a wheel. It makes way too much noise. Also, I don't have a wheel now.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you
The wheels just... I can't stand the noise wheels make. They sound like fucking rubber bands exploding. They just don't sound right.
I mean, they are made of plastic and rubber. for the
Yeah,
most
exactly.
part, so there you have it.
Hey, my G27 doesn't sound like that.
I mean, if I was gonna get one, it'd be like whatever the Xbox Logitech one is, but I'm just not interested.
G920.
Yeah.
920.
Because
Yeah,
you can technically plug them into both, so it doesn't really matter which one you go with.
I mean, actually, you can't that easily. You need a because they are made not to.
Well done, AI. I was keeping this car all nice and pristine, and then you fucked it up. Anyways, cars in GT4 handle like all the cars weigh nothing, but the cars all have shitty tyres. Yeah. Yeah, tyres make a big difference in Gran Turismo. A bigger difference.
Basically, tires and suspension do a big ton of work for you.
I like how the AI drives like the fucking wheel bearings are all shot to shit, like when they're coming out the pits.
Wow, this game doesn't.
Oh, what
have
the
pit
fuck?
animation.
What?
Oh, God.
Oh.
What the fuck
What?
you mean?
Fucking dick.
I think
What?
the AI driver. What?
Jesus.
It's fucking what a dick.
Why?
What a dick.
Nate.
What a
What?
cunt.
What the car did to him to do that?
I know, what did the poor Acura do? Is it because it's not a Honda, or are we being Europeanist?
But we are killing.
We are yeah.
You see, I'd rather it be an Accord, but the problem is the Accord never came with the beautiful V6, so... I'm ripping that. I say that, the K24 was a better engine than
I
the
wouldn't be
V6.
surprised if the Accord came out with a V6. I wouldn't surprise me to find if that was your favorite car.
I'm like,
And this car doesn't have the automatic transpondulator.
should we check?
Emile likes autos.
Let's do a quick check. Because we found out the Challenger lies to us recently.
What? What did the Challenger do?
Nope, it's
Lie?
automatic, and also, according to the game, it's currently neutral. Good.
Oh, it is automatic.
Let's find out. Yep, it's 5-speed, it's automatic. Even though I think TSX... No. Some of them have 6 speeds.
Wait, it's neutral, so how are you fucking moving?
Science.
Yeah, so
Neutral in
now we know
automatics
the-
just is pointless.
so we know the TSX is automatic and the Challenger's manual.
Yes! To be fair, it makes sense, because at least the TSX has the gauge cluster from the automatic, so that's something at least.
Wait, did they like put the fucking gauge cluster from the automatic in the Challenger, but the manual?
Wait, this has a Tiptronic instead of a paddle shifter.
God damn it!
Nope, this should have paddles. These were you can actually see the paddles slightly. They're not particularly noticeable, but they are, because the ones on the Accord are tiny as well. It's one thing I wish my car had. I prefer paddles over shitty Tiptronic, which doesn't really work.
I mean, insert them paddles.
Tiptronic only really works if you want the car to take fourth at like 25. You can just sort of force it in without lifting off, because that's how you have to get it into fourth. I heard Forza is slower with wheels. Depends on your skill, I guess. I mean,
Depends if you're Jimmy or not.
yeah. Jimmy's fast on a wheel when he's not like cutting the track.
I mean, stop being mean to Jimmy.
I'm not being mean, but he did cut the
Being
course.
honest. He did.
If it was iRacing, they'd say the person who cut that corner should be taken into a dark room and beaten. I'm just saying. But you know, I like Jimmy.
Jimmy's great.
I've made stupid calls before. To be honest with you, yesterday when Hoot was in front of me, I was so tempted to ram his ass off the road so I could finally win a fucking round of my racing championship. But
Emile.
Why didn't you?
what?
Hoot's a female. Isn't Hoot a female?
No, it's not.
No one
I
cares.
could have sworn Hoot was a female.
Maybe?
Like
No,
I
but
remember
yeah.
it specifically in Rhino's server. I mean,
Rhino's server?
chat.
What the fuck?
No, I meant chat, you fucking idiot.
Fine.
If you would have let me
Yes,
fucking finish.
Shall I cover all my bases? He, she, it.
No.
There you go.
There we go.
Just say them.
Them.
If you don't know
Them.
what
If you don't know their fucking gender, say them.
What? This is it's just because this is a male-driven fucking...
I know,
thing.
it's just some
It's
people get really
confusing.
bitchy.
Who cares about the gender? Gender is a lie. We are
yeah,
all
gender's
I mean,
a lies, like the cake.
that
Fuck
is
the cake,
true.
fuck the gender.
We are all humans.
We are all Apache helicopters, just waiting for our day to morph.
Oh my god. That joke is the worst. I hate it.
Have you not seen it in Russia? You can just declare whatever you want to be, so people declare to be Apache helicopters.
Wait,
Me?
what?
Yeah, in Russia you're legal. No, sorry, it's ethnicity. You're legally allowed to claim whatever ethnicity you want to be. So if you want to say
this
my
is
ethnicity is Apache helicopter or T-90 battle tank, you can do that, quite frankly.
Can I pretend to be an Almiratino?
conversation I
Can
joined.
I pretend
Yes.
to be loved?
I mean, granted, I'm an hour late, but you know.
Ethnicity, loved.
Not even in Russia. They just deny it.
Emile, they don't accept a page because it's American. It will just be fucking being a black shark.
No, they build Apaches near Russia. They build Apaches.
Nah.
Subaru builds Apaches.
No, they don't.
Of all things, believe it or not. You can get a
Johnny.
Subaru Apache, boxer engine included. Not really. Can you imagine a helicopter with a boxer engine? That would sound.
I'm not.
Would it have a balloon on it?
You can't put a balloon on a helicopter. There's a few major issues with putting balloons.
Oh,
You can put
No,
balloons
you
on
can't.
aeroplanes. You just can't put them on helicopters.
Emile. I just thought of something. What do
Yeah.
they call a helicopter? It's just a fucking. It's a helicopter, but it looks like the house
Look.
from up.
Have you never seen?
Emile.
Fuck, what was that film? I think it was one of the Expendables films where like one of the main guys dies by being pushed into a fucking helicopter blade.
I hope that's how I die.
I just want to see Subaru's helicopter just fucking look like the house from Up, just from the Subaru balloons.
No, I just
If I'm
want
remembering
Subaru's
correct-
helicopter just to be like a fucking Levorg with propellers on it.
If I'm remembering correctly, I think that might have been the second Expendables film with Jean-Claude Van Damme as the villain.
I don't think Jean-Claude died from that. Jean-Claude got like choked by a chain or something. Someone else died with a
Why?
helicopter. I think it was whoever, because the Expendables films are very easily set out. You have main bad guy and then you have the muscle. I think the muscle went into the helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like in that first film, they have like generic CIA guy, but they also have Stone Cold Steve Austin as fucking bodyguard.
Yeah.
He catches fire, from what I remember. I guess you could say, on that day, he wasn't Stone
He
Cold.
was Stone Cold.
Ah.
Steve Austin. No, he was obviously stuck.
Maybe that's why.
Steve Austin.
I just realised, but that's probably why they killed him off in that way, isn't it? Because he's called Stone Cold. So they were like, hey, you know what would be funny? Burning to death in Stone Cold. It's like, by God! It's a great idea.
Killed him.
I'm gonna go back to my ranch.
How'd I get me?
As I understand it, love refers to a deep, Tinder,
Tinder.
ineffable feeling of affection and solitude. That's what Siri said.
Emile, where are you
Anyways, because I don't know. I agree. We all just want to be loved.
No, we don't.
No, I don't. I don't want to be loved. I'm not trophy enough.
We all want to be loved even if we don't feel like we're deserving of it.
Just go to Russia and declare your ethnicity.
I don't feel like I'm worthy of a million. I
Try again.
don't
Try
feel
again.
like I'm worthy of $1 million, but I'm not gonna say no if someone shows up to my
Redacted.
door and go, "Hey, you're a good person. Have $1 million fucking quid."
Okay, well, first off, no one actually thinks you're a good person.
If I had $1 million, I'd be rushing down to my local Toyota dealership and placing my order for the Toyota Camry Hybrid. The worst bit is you
Of course you
probably
will.
think that's a joke and it really isn't.
No, I know it's not.
I would buy a house, I would buy a Camry Hybrid outright, and I would live on the money that I
Would
have.
you hire a hitman to kill me?
Look at
Yeah.
this fucking smart man.
Again, you're not worth the money. I'm sorry. And besides, if I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna batter you in myself. Have you ever seen the music? Have you ever
Scotian
seen?
gets to me first?
Have you ever seen the music video for "Soul Away Firth" by Slipknot?
No.
Right. Every single death that happens in that film, I've dreamed of doing that to you once.
Hot.
That's a great thing. It was a great music video. I think a guy dies by toilet at one point.
That's
He's
perfect.
literally someone who just gets him
That's a perfect way to
in
die.
a toilet and something and just smashes his head with the seat until he just explodes. Because I think it was based in conjunction with a new Amazon series or something about two fucking mentalists.
Neat.
Racers don't need girlfriends. I'm sorry, I just remembered that quote from the show.
Yeah, but I mean,
BDSM,
the
I'm not really into
yeah.
BDSM. That being said, I
That
do like the
surprises
idea
me.
of being stabbed during sex.
I mean, I
He's
like
just
props.
into knife play, that's it.
Yeah.
I like props. That's what I'm gonna say.
I also really like smoking batteries. Scotian gets it. Fuck off.
I've never seen Scotian this happy.
Scotian's been happy before.
No, he hasn't.
He'll be happy on Saturday.
I was
Why
happy.
will he be happy on Saturday? And also
I-
today is Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Well, what's going on next
Also-
Saturday?
Also, I was happy once that it came crashing down and burned inside. So
Oh, so that's why
On
you're
this
such
day.
a piece of garbage.
I see clearly.
I can see clearly
Everything
now. Light
everything
is
came to the reality set in and fucking.
Boom goes the dynamite. That happened to me once.
Hey, Scotian, when I eventually kill myself, do you want me to send a picture of my corpse to you?
Slight issue with that.
No, I'll just put it in my will.
Why would I want anything to do with you?
By the way,
No, but you get to
just
see
do
me
yourself
dead.
do yourself a favor before you kill yourself.
What?
Set up.
Get slightly more known.
Do you want me to set up a live stream?
No, get slightly more
No.
known for music, and then your sales will skyrocket. You won't be
I'll
alive to
tell
see
you-
it, but you.
What's the point of money if I can't spend it on bitches?
So,
You see, he raises a good point.
That was the inconspicuous little hell, isn't it?
But I
Well done,
What
you've
is the
officially
point
produced
of
the
money
only
if I can't-
you've produced
Hey,
probably
sir,
the
sir,
only quotable line I think I've ever heard you say.
Sam, I have an
No, what's the point if I can't spend it on copious amount of cocaine and hoes?
yes, Sam, I have an idea. You fake your death, so you get all the money. But
Yeah,
then-
that went
but
really well
then-
for a
but
guy who
then
did it on
people won't
Coronation Street.
recognize me.
That's
What?
Coronation Street.
Yeah, do you not remember when fucking Gail's fucking husband tried to kill himself and he literally fell off a boat and drowned?
No, see, Ludo, I don't have the mental capacity to fucking kill.
And then they accused
fake
Weird
my own
Gale of
death. I'll
killing him.
accidentally fucking. Here's what will happen if I try to fake my death. Somehow I accidentally kill myself.
Yeah.
That-
A woman
then-
sent me a
then-
message on Instagram trying to find love with me. You should have got on that boat. Emile, how does it feel to be free? We're never free. We're just...
then
arrest
I
fine.
have another idea. I have another idea that you can actually do then.
But yes, no,
Say-
right. To be fair, Rhino, it does feel good to be free of fucking ETCC.
I mean, Sam, be a manager. Say in music, be a manager, and get the one you manage to die, so you get all the
No,
money.
I'm too nice to be a manager.
Yeah, but you don't
I'm
have to
too
be cool.
human.
You don't have to
In
be
order
cool.
to be a manager, you have to have no soul whatsoever.
Nah. You can have soul.
Explains why you're good for the part, actually.
Exactly.
What's your analogy for a leader then?
Oh, yeah, is it? You're ginger. You're good for the
I'm
job.
not ginger.
Freedom is a lie. It is good life advice, to be fair. Some occasionally it does come out with good life advice. It's amazing what you can come up with when you're happy-go-lucky.
I mean-
about as happy-go-lucky as this server gets.
Yeah, I'm the most positive person here, and I take pride
probably.
in that.
Inferno's positive sometimes, aren't you? Isn't that right, Inferno the Fox?
Fuck off.
Good answer.
Inferno is never right.
Inferno
He's a
the Fox from the Inferno the Fox YouTube channel.
I mean,
Subscribe to Inferno the Fox for more Emile crushing him in GT Sport.
Yes!
Oh,
You'll never live it down.
We're gonna have that.
You'll never live
Never
it
gonna
down.
lay down. Yeah.
Because the funny
I
thing
can
is...
never escape that.
Listen, it's because the problem with that is it wouldn't matter if I beat you slightly. The problem is I fucking crushed you.
Yeah, and that's the issue.
Yeah.
It just shows how good the real Emile is at everything.
I look out my window and see 2015
Like, if Emile
Civic Type
actually
R.
put
Maybe
effort
I can't
into
escape
music.
ETCC ever.
oh god, Emile,
Yeah.
unrelated thing. I found something you can get in Euro Truck Sim 2. You can get a Renault 9. That's actually the fucking Turkish model.
Nice.
I'm sure you want that.
I'm looking to get back into ETS2. I need to re-download fucking Jazzy Cats thing. It's like on version 11 now, and I have like version 5, so it's got like more cars in it now.
Like,
It's
what we
insane.
should do is we should do just a fucking session where we
I mean,
all fuck around in multiplayer.
I mean, Emile, at least you're lucky because since I use fucking map mods, because some aren't updated to 135, I can't play the game anymore.
Oh, oops.
Also, I mean, in case you don't know, there is actually new car mods that are like classic cars, so you can get like, I'm going to say some of them. You can get the 33 Alfa Romeo, the Gulat Sprint, the DB4, the Fiat 125p and 126p.
Yeah, you see, there you go. There's my cars.
Yeah, you can
The
get
fucking Fiat 126p should have been in a damn Poland expansion anyway.
Yes.
You can get a fucking Lamborghini Miura E-Type, an Escort 2, an Anglia, a Fiesta MK1. Yeah, you can get a Dacia 1300.
Oh, sorry, we gotta say it like big car does. Angular.
Oh yeah. You can also get some of the best Citroën, the GS, the BX, and the SM. I'm sure you want that.
I mean, I kind of want a classic Citroen.
You can also get the Volvo 242 and an Amazon and the 740. You know what? Actually, because I'm a cool guy, I'm going to send you the link in DM, so you can get that for whenever you want.
Cheers,
Or at
man.
least you will get the name.
Nate.
God
In the
damn it,
first
why
days
is
of
that
chat, she said she
mess?
loves me, and I'm like, what the heck? Okay, yeah, that's a bit. Maybe she just.
Hey.
I don't know. So
Maybe she's just
Hey,
crazy.
look, no,
maybe she's
no,
mental,
no,
or maybe
it-
she's a
it-
bot.
no.
If it's the first one, then you're
No.
in luck. If it's the second one, you're not. In all seriousness, if I
She's
ever get
fucking
Forza 8
mental.
and a PC that can run it well, I might make my own session. Forza 8? Yeah.
Yeah, Forza 8, because I doubt Forza 7 will be a thing once I actually get a good PC for it.
Well, we're currently on the year without Forza now, because Horizon 4's just turned a year old, which means it's officially, like, we're in that section of it now, so... Forza 8 is probably 2020, whenever they announce the new fucking...
Xbox.
Xbox 720. It's gonna look like the videos, guys. It's gonna be a giant fucking circle.
Guys,
off.
no, you guys. Well, I don't know what what video are you talking
can't
about?
wait-
That's a
I
leak.
can't wait
That's
for
a
the
leaked
fucking-
E3 2020 press conference. We
Yeah,
know
leak
that.
about 11 years in advance.
Yeah.
I love
He's
the
a
leaks
fucking
that are
time
coming out at the
traveler.
moment. They're the same leaks we've been hearing for years. This one's discless. This one's got to focus on live streaming. You're like, really? I thought these ones were supposed to be like the ultimate fucking live stream platforms. That's why we have Mixer.
Guys, who's ready for the PlayStation
What the fuck is
760?
Ninja uses Mixer, and Ninja's my favorite streamer ever.
Oh god.
No, no, it's Wings for Redemption.
Emile.
Wings of Redemption on Mixer. Now that's an idea.
Oh my
That's
god.
an idea.
I'm not 100% useless. I came up with
The
a
problem
quote
is
and an
that-
existing idea.
Mixer doesn't have like any form of like I don't think it has like Twitch Prime subs or anything like that, so people can't be like Wings of Anemia or anything like that. So, how much do you want to
I'm
bet
a
that
smart
GT7
man.
won't be a launch title on the PS5? I will bet my house on it.
I'll bet my life on
Although
it.
I
you'd really
guarantee
think
that
they'd fucking
GT7
learn their lesson at this point, because let's be honest, if GT5 was a launch title for the PS3, GT5 would have been a better game.
Yeah.
Because like, all they really needed to do was just relaunch GT4, but they kind of fucked that up, and then they had the premium cars and the standard cars, and they waited too long, and it was just a bunch of horseshit.
GT5 was the Gran Turismo I grew up on, so I have a big soft spot for it.
Which one?
But the whole premium 5.
Yeah.
We're doing
But
an
I will
LP5.
agree, the premium and standard car was just bullshit. I would have rather just had them all be standard.
We are doing an LP of 5. I'll try not to complain about the game the entire time.
No,
Right.
it's fine. I don't.
I mean, I'm going to be yeah. I mean, the problem with
I'm not a little
5.
bitch like Ludo.
No, shut up.
But in all seriousness, if you want GT7 to be good, all you need to do is reload GT6 and then just add more content on GT6 to have like the tracks and events.
Fucking GT6 sucked ass.
No,
I
it
can't
didn't.
stand
GT6
GT6.
It was a
better
good
than
game without
5.
too little content.
I didn't like it.
GT6 was decent.
Too little
The only thing wrong
no,
with it
Goman,
was
the
the
problem with that
online
game is
servers.
not too little content. The problem with that game is it didn't have enough content over 5, and also it didn't utilise its content particularly well. Again, it's a game that has like
not
80...
enough content.
It's a game that has 70 tracks and like 1,200 cars. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The problem is they just
But
didn't
not enough
utilise
events.
it.
Yeah, the fucking progression system's god awful.
The whole point of content is you're supposed to maximise your use of it. Say what you want about fucking Forza 5, if that game knew how to use its content at least.
I still only played Forza 5 like once.
Both base content and usage of content still count as content. That's basically how it works.
Yeah, the
more
problem,
events, that's all.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't really do much with the content they added either. I mean, they added a few tracks and shit, which was like, yay, but like outside of one seasonal event you drove them on, did you care? No.
It's like, and the only interesting thing I remember about Gran Turismo 6 that's positive is you could drive on the fucking moon, which was kind of cool.
No, go-kart track was the best. Driving
Yeah, cars
fucking cars on the go-kart. We did a fucking Daihatsu midget series with fair racing, it was great.
Oh, that would have been lovely.
There's a video on it somewhere, I'm in it. I do really badly because I didn't figure out manual transmission in 2013.
Ow.
Manual transmission in Gran Turismo was kind of needed because the automatic... Well, it sucks, yeah. It sucks giant fucking Justin Wangs. I don't know how you can fuck up an automatic gearbox in a racing game, but they managed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, GT7, I don't even know if they're fucking gonna do GT7 or if they're gonna sit there and go, hey, it's Sport 2!
No, I think
Spec-free.
they are going to do some kind of.
I don't know, GT7's gonna be really telling, because I think they managed to piss off as far as I can tell from the core demographic, I think they managed to piss off a lot of them with Sport, so we'll have to see what they do here.
They sure did.
How did they piss off people?
Because they removed the entire point of Gran Turismo. The point of Gran Turismo is you start with a small car, get through races, work up to bigger cars, amass a collection.
It's not
GT
meant to be a
Sport was
normal
like, oh my
Gran
god,
Turismo.
esports! Do you like esports? I like esports. Let's go racing in esports. Oh my god, FIA, let's make it so you can't save the game unless you're online. Esports!
Esports is fucking shit.
No, I'm going to tell you what is. It's real sports. Because
Sports.
yeah, You got it.
E!
That hurt. I feel like my soul just escaped my body when he was doing that.
It did.
Also, Emile, I just remember one thing you will like for ETS2. When you get the new version, they added the new Renault, the Range T, officially.
Okay, I like the Renault. The Renault trucks are the best handling, I think.
I mean, if you ask me, to be honest, Renault actually, I don't like the Renault when they actually got bugs from Volvo until recently, because Volvo, since they didn't add time, I guess, to get into Renault, they just took the Magnum and they just make modern version of it.
I mean,
basically.
my fucking truck of choice was the Volvo FH16 Globetrotter, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's a great truck. I think I've got like 30,000 miles on that truck as well, it's insane.
I mean, I think I used to have a fucking Scania T because, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Scanias are good. I've always liked the way Scanias look. They have a good look to them.
I mean, the new one don't look as good, I would say, but they don't look bad either.
Nah, the best Scanias were the classic Scanias, like the 90s ones.
Yeah, oh god, yes, yeah. I mean,
With that fucking grill and the little lights. And,
I get. Yeah, I think there is a lot of mods to have them instead of the new ones, because the new one are like way too modern, way too angular, when the old one were just fucking big grill and small lights.
The MAN trucks used to look good as well, but the new ones.
Emile, I can make a case for Skate 3.
You don't have to. I know what the appeal of Skate 3 is. It's broken.
No, it's no.
It
no,
is broken in
no,
a really
no,
funny
it's not
way.
that. It's not this.
I also
It's the
don't
fact
like
that you can take a
skateboarding games
picture.
because, in case you haven't realised this, I'm not a weed connoisseur. Which automatically ruins any point of playing a skateboard game, because let's be honest, the only people who like skateboarding are fucking weed enthusiasts.
Hey, I don't like I don't like
Or
skateboarding.
kids.
I just find the fucking game.
I like it how that's the one thing you repute, not the weed enthusiast part, the fact that you don't like
Oh no,
skateboarding.
I'm not gonna repute that because
Fucking
it's not
Sam's
wrong.
a 420 Blazer.
Yes, I am. See, but here's the thing. Unlike the annoying people, I don't talk about it ever.
I mean, what's wrong with being a fucking weeb?
Weed, you fucking idiot.
I mean, what?
I would never,
fucking
ever become a weed.
We should give weed.
Never.
No, actually, that's a good point. We should give weed to weebs so they calm the fuck down.
Yes.
What's wrong with me then?
Everything.
That's a lot.
Have you seen
mean-
your
I mean-
fucking profile picture right now?
Yeah,
Yes,
I know. Yeah,
At least
yeah,
See,
and
you
You're
have an
literal
animated
cancer.
fucking icon.
Yeah,
and it's
and
not
I-
of a BTCC race.
I don't give a shit.
Automatically, it makes it invalid.
I don't give a shit. I love my animated icon.
It's so
No,
shit.
it's the fucking.
It's
It's
No,
like the worst.
no, you
It doesn't even work on fucking
no,
mobile.
no, listen,
It's terrible.
listen,
Calm
you
the
wanna-
fuck down, all
yeah,
of
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Okay.
listen, you wanna know the best about the anime that this is from? This anime is actually a fucking parody of the anime itself. I mean, of John anime.
Seriously, shut the fuck up
Weed, Snoop
about
Dogg.
that shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Nobody watching this episode gives a fuck.
Do you know what they do?
But
Care,
it's
do you know what they do
entertaining.
care about? The Acura
What?
TSX. I'm going to perform my final opinions on the Acura TSX. It's a great car. It's the best car. Although I will say, Honda's interior design was weaker in this generation of Accord TSX. They made stuff less accessible than it was. I mean, the previous generation of Accord, and I should know, had a really clean dashboard design. Really fancy, as long as you got the screen. If you didn't get the screen, then the dashboard looked like shit, but that's the point. This one, however, it's just like, I like the buttons at the top, but they mounted the CD changer down below, and as we all know, CD changers are the main key feature of a car. They also put the screen far out. I don't know if it's touchscreen in these, but if it is, I can imagine it's very uncomfortable to operate. The air conditioning controls do look slightly better. They look like they're slightly more premium with their nice little toggles instead of the previous generation, which had buttons. However, overall, I would say this dash design just isn't quite as good. The steering wheel design I do prefer. Ultimately, the problem with the steering wheel design on Hondas in general of this area was, of course, the amount of buttons they used. The toggle
What's wrong
switches
with that?
for the voice controls underneath the telephone controls, I'm not quite a fan of that. I think they probably could have got rid of some of the cruise control buttons, because I'm not being funny, you don't really need an option to cancel it when you can just simply press the cruise button back in and that turns it off anyway. Other than that though, the dashboard design is relatively clean. I like the fact that they've added a seat memory to the seats, which is always good. The power mirror controls are in a better place. I can imagine the doors are now actually aligned instead of in my generation of Accord, in case you didn't know, 2700 Accord 2.4 EX automatic. That does have mismatched door cards, which I'm not a huge fan of, but in this generation they managed to alleviate that issue. There is definitely some bits carried over from the previous Accord, as in the LED display. I don't think that's quite as good. Or rather, it's exactly the same as it is in my Accord, which I think is a little bit of a weak point, considering that display with the dials in it did look a little bit outdated, but nevertheless, you know, that's what Honda went with, that's what they went with. Overall, I do like the Mark 8 Accord / Acura TSX 2nd generation. I wish we got the V6 in this country. Unfortunately, we do not. However, we do get the K24 engine, which is good. We also get the ID Tech engine this time. They have the Type S model, which is upgraded to 180 horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque. I imagine that one's quite a bit of fun. Unfortunately, those, though, they were only available in manuals, which I never really got, considering high-powered diesels and automatics seem like a great match made in heaven. The 2-litre model is still underpowered, and I wouldn't recommend it. Overall, the Mark 8 Accord is a good buy. I prefer the Mark 7, but if you want the Mark 8, then you go for it. 144,000 credits, the car levels up to level 5. We get a discount on everything, and that's that. Good.
Good job, Richard Hammond.
Yes.
Sweet fucking Jesus.
I needed to get it all in. 37,000 credits for getting all gold, which I don't really understand on the endurance races, but that's what they go with. And that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at the Class D endurance, which I think's at Twin Ring Motegi or something stupid. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.